From Ian Thomas, could the Lakers trade for Trevor Ariza? So Trevor Ariza is in an intriguing situation with the Oklahoma City Thunder, who he got traded to as a part of one of those offseason trades. He's definitely a buyout candidate, but I think the Thunder are going to hold out hope that they can trade him. This is the Andre Iguodala situation in Memphis, where Ariza and the Thunder have agreed he's not going to play. He's just hanging out. And I don't even think he's in OKC, but he's on their roster. If the trade deadline comes and passes and he's not traded, they'll buy him out. Otherwise, they're going to wait and see if they can trade him before March 25th. I definitely think he'd be an upgrade over Wesley Matthews. I definitely think that. Wes Matthews, his defense has slipped. He's not the same guy on that end. He's not a bad defender, but he's not a plus defender at this point anymore. Decent three-point shooter still, but I definitely think Trevor Ariza would give you more value. Could guard multiple positions, and he could still shoot the ball well from the outside as well. I think he'd be an upgrade, better player between these two for sure. In my opinion, is Trevor Ariza. Get your votes in on that one, TA or Wesley Matthews. I'd like to see the Lakers bring back Ariza. He's familiar with the franchise, obviously. We'll just have to wait and see. Get your votes in, TA or WM. Now, we actually have a Los Angeles Lakers YouTube channel if you're watching on our main Chat Sports channel. We have channels of all four of these teams. Lakers Report at youtube.com/LakersTV, over 31,000 subscribers. Golden State Warriors Today has over 13,000 subscribers. You can go subscribe to that one at youtube.com/WarriorsTV. We have a Dallas Mavericks channel at 12,700 subscribers. That link is youtube.com/MavsTV. And then our Celtics channel, one of our newer ones here at Chat Sports, youtube.com/CelticsTV. Crossed 4,000 subs recently. Go check out our team channels. We're always looking to grow. We could add more teams in the future. Go subscribe to those, and hey, maybe your team will be next. And of course, subscribe to our main channel at Chat Sports, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV, because the more subscribers we get equals the more videos you guys get for 100% free. Subscribe, hit that big red button. You don't want to miss any of our coverage here at Chat Sports. Anthony Navajas, Lakers trade for Beal no matter the cost. Imagine James, Davis, and Beal. Wow, is that dangerous? If you could find a way to pull it off, do it, because that trio would be the best in the league. Better than Brooklyn's trio, in my opinion, assuming Anthony Davis gets back and gets healthy. If you can, pull it off, but the Lakers don't have a ton of assets at this point, because their main assets are LeBron and AD, obviously. So, yeah, if they think they can do it, they should try, but I just think it's a long shot. Follow me on Twitter at HGramNFL. I do NFL and NBA takes over on my Twitter page, so go give me a follow over there. If I missed your question, you can ask me over there. You can either tweet at me or slide in the DMs, so go ahead and follow me. I'm at HGramNFL, and I'll answer any questions you have over there. Now that Anthony Davis will be out for a bit, would they be willing to trade for Blake Griffin? A Lakers question here, obviously. I don't think Griffin's getting traded. I think he costs too much, and the Lakers can't trade for Griffin's contract. Now, if he gets bought out, I think signing Griffin makes a lot of sense for LA, but they don't have the financial capital to trade for Griffin. You would have to trade like KCP and I don't even know who some of their bigger contracts are after LeBron and AD. It's just not happening. It would have to be a buyout situation. Rory Kalu, should the Lakers go after Mo Bamba or John Collins? Mo Bamba, because Collins is going to cost too much. I think Bamba's a guy you could get for fairly cheap, and I think he could give you a little bit of something. Collins would be great. He'd be a better player, but I think the price tag is going to be a little bit too high. I think Mo Bamba is more realistic. We've got some NBA jerseys available for you guys at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys for all 30 NBA teams. You can get the classic green Mavericks ones for Luka and a couple of other players as well. Go to chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. All 30 NBA teams. We got the Mavs, we got the Nets, you got the Lakers, the Celtics, of course, and the Golden State Warriors. So go ahead and pick up a jersey for all of your favorite teams and favorite players. Again, that link is below. It's chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Some of these are on sale. If you look around at that link, you'll be able to find some good deals at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Different styles, different color schemes. Alternate uniform options are available as well. That link will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Rep your favorite team, rep your favorite player, and go ahead and pick up a NBA jersey today. Utah for life, baby. Should the Jazz trade Mike Conley, and if so, where? I don't know if the Jazz should do anything. Don't screw up the mojo. What have they won, 20 out of 21 or something like that? The Utah Jazz have been unbelievable this season. I keep expecting them to go on a little bit of a skid, but it's just not happening. Sure, if they want to shop Conley and get another piece in there, they can, but don't screw up the mojo, man. They got things brewing in Utah. Who will win the NBA title this year? Perfect question for that. Could the Jazz win it? I think at this point you at least have to make them a legitimate contender. There's no doubt about that. I think the lack of fans actually could help them because they're not going to have to go into some raucous environment. They can just focus on playing basketball. I think the Jazz are contenders. You got the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nets. I think there's 4 or 5 teams in the mix. Let me know what you guys think. Therese Basin, where will Blake Griffin be? Not in Detroit. He will get bought out. They're going to try and trade him. I don't think they'll find a trade partner, and then they will buy him out, and he will sign with a contender. I don't know which contender it'll be. Maybe it's the Lakers. Maybe it's a team like the Warriors. We'll have to wait and see. Sid Buddha. Hey, Chat Sports. Hey, Sid Buddha. I was just wondering about your thoughts on what you think the NBA All-Star Reserve should be. Let's go ahead and show the starters, Sam, just so I don't get mixed up here. So the starters are as follows. Then I'll think about some reserves here. The East, obviously it'll be Team LeBron, Team Durant, but the Eastern Conference voting-wise, it was Kyrie, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Steph Curry, Luka, LeBron, Kawhi, and Nikola Jokic. Obviously James Harden will be a reserve. Damien Lillard, there was a lot of debate between him and Luka for the Western Conference starter next to Steph Curry. Anthony Davis will be hurt. He probably won't play in the game. Paul George, I think, is one. He's having a pretty good year. Jalen Tatum and Jason Brown. I just flipped those. Jeez Louise, get it together. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum are both averaging 25. Those are some names to keep in mind. I'm sure I'm missing a ton, but yeah, I think there's still a lot of talent out there that could be some reserves for the NBA All-Star Game. I like the question, Sid, but appreciate that. For the Eastern Conference, other than the Celtics here, how about Ben Simmons? He's having a pretty good year once again. I think he could be another name there. Producer Sam's doing some research for me, so we're going to try and come up with some fresh names here. Devin Booker, Chris Paul. Chris Paul's been awesome. Those are a lot of names, so keep some of those in mind for potential reserves for the All-Star Game. Name a player that will be an All-Star. There's Producer Sam doing things on the fly for me, trying to make me look better. Name a player that will be an All-Star this year that's not a starter, obviously. Obvious one, Damien Lillard. Big argument for him to be a starter. He was not voted in, but he will definitely be a reserve.